Hello there, Pisces. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your general reading. All right, I'm so happy that you guys are here. Now, these are timeless readings, so trust that the universe has brought you here because there is something in today's card spread that is meant just for you. Whatever it is that weighs heavily in your heart, if you need questions answered, trust that the universe has brought you here to get those answers. All right, here we go. Please take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else also. All right, here we go. Bottom of the deck for you today, Pisces. You've got 7 of Pentacles. All right, you're kind of in a time in your life right now, period in your life, where you're really reassessing your life, trying to figure out, you know, should I continue doing what I'm doing? Like if you are here for a career reading, you may be very displeased or unhappy with your current situation at your job and you're wondering, should I continue this? You're also reassessing your life and you're trying to figure out, how can I make my life even better? What can I add or subtract in my life that is going to bring me that abundance that I desire, whatever it is. So definitely you may be spending a lot of time by yourself, really thinking things over. Why am I not happy? What do I need to do to change things around in my life? What is going to bring me joy? What is going to kind of round things out in my life? Definitely this is a time of patience. Be very patient. These things, the answers that you are seeking don't come just like that, especially when you're making a big change in your life. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, look at that. Just like I said, what is it that you are trying to move towards that is going to fill your cup? I think there's some of you here. I'm getting a very strong message that there's some of you that aren't going to settle, that you are done. You're done living your life, you know, not being fulfilled. Like if you're working in a job that is so unfulfilling and you do it every day and you're like, I'm so done with this place. It's so toxic to me. I just want to move towards something that is going to fill me up, that is going to make me happy. And so some of you may be breaking off from your job and trying to start something new, whatever it is that is calling you, you're moving towards it. Now, if you're here for a love reading, definitely you're moving towards something that is going to fill you up, that relationship. You're going to make some changes in your relationship and in your life maybe that is going to move you towards those things that really emotionally fill you up. I love it. The Fool. With the Fool card, some of you, like I said, you're moving towards something totally different, whatever it is that's going to fulfill you, and you're ready to take that next step. You're going to take that leap with the Fool card. I love it. Trust in your inner knowing, in your inner knowledge, right? So like I said, these things take time. And the only way that you're going to reach those decisions or those answers is really being very patient, but also making sure that you are connecting with your higher self. This, the High Priestess, is incredibly powerful. She's limitless. She has no roof here. And she really is the one that controls the subconscious. So make sure you're feeding your subconscious. Listen to your subconscious. Listen to your intuition. The Death card, I love it. Look at that. You trusting your higher self, trusting your intuition will allow this transformation. There's this part of you here that is wanting something new. You want to move towards the things that fulfill you. And this transformation here in the core of your reading is going to do just that. With this new beginning, you are going to transform. You're going to know, you're going to be such a different person here, because I think you've really dug in your heels and you're like, I'm not settling for anything that doesn't make me happy, that doesn't fill up my heart and give me that fulfillment. I love that for you. My goodness. There's a part of you here that is really nostalgic. I think there's some of you that are kind of sitting back and trying to recollect and think like, what does make me happy? I remember a time in my life when I was happy, and that might be you, like sitting and going, I remember a time when I was once happy. It's been so long. And so you being in this state of nostalgia and really connecting with your intuition and recollecting the past and saying, yeah, I remember when I used to take care of myself, or I remember the past when I loved everything about my life. What happened, right? So again, this is why patience is key, because these things don't happen overnight, because you have, some of you may have been lost. Let's just say that, you lost yourself. And so now you're finding yourself and you're starting something new, and you're not going to settle for anything other than happiness and emotional fulfillment. I love it. Queen of Cups. So this is you moving towards, that. So here's the thing. The Queen of Cups is the psychic of the tarot deck. She's very intuitive. This is you moving towards, really listening to your intuition. The Queen of Cups here is presenting itself as well in the crown position, because it's to remind you to care for yourself. Again, sometimes when we go through life kind of numb, and then we get to a certain age and we're like, what the heck happened? What happened to the last 20 years of my life? You have to remember to care for yourself. And that's why the Queen of Cups is showing up here in the crown, because remember to care for yourself yourself. Give yourself as much love as you've been giving away to others. The King of Cups. Now you've got, the counterpart here. So with the King of Cups, yeah, give yourself the love, but also be very measured, right? The Queen of Cups is always giving, giving, giving. The King of Cups here is about you being reminded, okay, stop giving so much, right? Like give if the, like be a little bit more measured, be in control here, yeah, it's okay to be compassionate. It's okay to give, but, be a little bit more measured, It's not that you're being stingy with your love and your nurturing, but just be a little bit more measured. Don't forget to care for yourself as well, right? The Queen of Cups constantly gives to the point where she's depleted. The King of Cups kind of sits back and says, hold on now, you're taking too much. He kind of plants himself and says, okay, I'm giving too much to you, how about you give back, right? So let's see here. Six of Swords. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Not only are you in hot pursuit of the things that are going to emotionally fulfill you, but you are moving away from the turbulent times, the drama, the darkness. You're moving towards light. You see the maiden here in the boat that's going towards all the sparkly stuff and the sun and this optimism, this hope. She's leaving behind the darkness. This is a beautiful picture. I think this is one of my most favorite cards in this deck because it means so much to me. This is this young person that's moving towards the light. I love it. But that's you. With this big transformation, you're leaving behind that turbulent times, those things, those bad waters. You're moving towards light. I love it. The sun, oh my gosh, Pisces, are you kidding me with your reading? Somebody better claim this. This is so beautiful, the sun card. So the sun pretty much just bathes your entire reading right now. I hope that this is just resonating with some of you. But the sun card is about clarity, you receiving that clarity, you receiving that happiness and success. And no matter what, you just know that there's something better for you on the other side. You don't even care. You just want it so badly. And you don't even care what you're going towards. As long as you are fueled with this desire to really fill your heart up, you're moving towards it and you don't even care what's on the other side. It's just faith and knowing that there's something better for you because you are chasing after something that fills your heart up. I love this story. This is so beautiful. My goodness. I know that this is a specific reading for some of you, but man, this is beautiful. Nine of Swords. Now before, and look, it's right above the Six of Swords. Before you embark on this journey here, reminder for you, you may have to deal with the Nine of Swords. You may have to deal with these never-ending nightmares in your head. You may be beating yourself up and saying, why did I let myself go? Why did I not pursue my joy and happiness? Why did I wait 20 years? Whatever it is that's bringing you back to this never-ending nightmare and you being in this loop, you got to let it go. These Nine of Swords won't fit on this boat. All right, you can't take it with you. You got to let it go and you got to forgive yourself and get yourself out of this state of mental anguish. But definitely you cannot take these nine swords on this boat because there's no room. Deal with it where you are and, that way you get exactly what you want on the other side. Four of Swords. Yeah, rest, recovery, resetting yourself. This is a time right now for you to really rest, recover, and reset your frame of thoughts, connecting with your higher self, divine, all of that, getting that spiritual connection. Again, you connecting, right, with your inner knowledge. That's exactly what's happening here for the Four of Swords. Give yourself a break from all of this mental anguish. Give yourself a break from, this nightmare that's kind of spinning in your head and rest, recover, and reset yourself and connect with your higher self here. I love that these two cards are at the core of your reading here. Ten of Cups. Okay. Really? Are you kidding me, Pisces? Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is bliss, joy. Remember, I told you here with the Sun card. Where's my Sun card? So there's the Sun card. This is that clarity and joy, happiness, success, optimism. Look at the Ten of Cups. This is absolute joy, fulfillment. You're going to get exactly what you desire. Pisces, you making that decision to move towards those things that fill you up and make you the happiest. Look at what you've got. Look at the reward here. You've got the Ten of Cups. You allowing yourself to fully transform here with the Death card will allow you to receive the joy, harmony, peace, everything, nirvana, everything you could ever desire. That happens when you allow yourself to fully transform. All right, I'm going to pick a few more cards here. One for career, if you're here for career, if you're here for romance and love, and here's a general oracle card. So let's start with a career card. Beginning. It's a good time to start a new job or a whole new career. You have creative ideas that get noticed. Build a nest egg for the future. Are you kidding me? Right now. This is your reading like, wow, this is amazing. Pisces, this goes with the Fool card. Beginning, right? This is a good time for you to start. So have faith. Go towards that which your heart truly desires and everything will work out for you. baggage. Emotional baggage can weigh down relationships. Unpack it. So this is your Nine of Swords. This speaks to your Nine of Swords. So if you are here for a love reading and you're constantly being reminded of the stuff that happened in the past here, again, deal with that baggage. You can't take that extra baggage on this boat because it won't let you, right? So deal with that emotional baggage. All right, last card here, Coral Crown. Forgive yourself and others, freeing yourself from the burdens of the past. So remember, I just said that earlier, right? Nine of Swords. This is you forgiving yourself for everything that's happened, letting go, allowing yourself to move forward, forgiving yourself for like losing yourself. Remember, because I kept saying like, you know, some of you may just now be waking up and going, what the heck happened? I've lost 20 years of my life and now I'm trying to recover. And one of the first things that you can do to let go of these Nine of Swords, because you can't take it on this boat, is to start to forgive. Forgive yourself, forgive others, because it'll free yourself from all of the burdens that the past continues to, you know, put in your mind. So let go, forgive, allow things to happen as long as you are truly fueled by that which fills your heart. I love this reading for you. Holy cow, I think this is I have goosebumps, I have chills. This is the very best reading I've done for you. I hope that this resonated with someone. I hope that someone claims all of this energy because you deserve it. This is so beautiful for you, Pisces. Thank you so much for being here today. If you are still here, I love you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you soon. Congratulations. What a beautiful reading. Talk soon. Bye-bye.